and welcome to another historic day here at Northeast Mississippi Community College. Before we get started, evidently I need to, can you hear me in the back? Everybody can hear me? No? Okay. That is not good. Michael will help us out in just a moment. But yes, it is a historic day here at Northeast Mississippi Community College, and while we're getting the audio all worked out, let's give the jazz band another round of applause. Of course, classes don't start until Monday, so these students came back early, and we cannot thank them enough. They'll be helping us out throughout the course of the program here this morning. Also want to send a special thank you to all of the media that are here today. We appreciate the newspapers. We've got TV here as well, and you guys do so much when it comes to getting our message out, so we appreciate the help of the media. Of course, also would like to say a special hello to all the folks that are watching on Facebook Live. We can't do that enough, getting the word out, and Michael Miller has helped us in public information to set that up today. And of course, thank you to all the faculty and staff. We've got a standing room only crowd here today. Hundreds are here, and we of course appreciate your attendance for this very special day here at Northeast. Today's agenda will look like this. It won't be a very long program. In just a moment, I'll be introducing our president, Dr. Ricky Ford. He'll come forward and tell us this big announcement. And after he's done, I want to give the media a heads up that there will be a nice photo op right after Dr. Ford is done. So after Dr. Ford is done with his presentation, Dr. John Landis, I won't tell you where Dr. Landis is from, that'll give away the big announcement, but he'll have, there'll be a photo op availability right after that with Dr. Landis giving Dr. Ford the big award. Also, after the presentation is over, I'll introduce you to our VP of Instruction, Dr. Michelle Barragona, and she will give her impressions on today's announcement as well. Then I'll be back to wrap it up, and just a couple friendly reminders though. Right after the program is over, we'll be taking the media right outside these doors to my left, to your right, these front doors, and we'll have one-on-one opportunities available with the key characters from today, so that'll be something to keep in mind. And then also want to tell all the faculty and staff if you could just hang tight afterwards, so please stay in your seats after the program is over. We've got a little something extra for you here this morning. So without further delay, I'd like to ask our president, Dr. Ricky Ford, if he would please come forward to give us this big time announcement. Dr. Ford.
Thank you so much, Will. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone. It's good to see everybody back, and we've got a lot of workshops planned for you just to help you in your instruction level in the classroom. Before I actually get to the announcement itself, I do want to make a few remarks and say some thank yous to some folks. A lot of this could not have happened. The Apple book, which is now on display, Dr. Barragona, Jeffrey Powell, Molly Goodson, Michael Miller, Raleigh Downs. They put a lot of work into developing this book, and a lot of times they have to come back and regroup and redo some things, but they put a lot of time and effort into the Apple book, which you'll hopefully have a chance to view and use as we move forward. You know, I told them in Administrative Council this morning that, you know, I do not want to burst everyone's bubble on this, but I do want to, this is a great day for Northeast. And the big thing is that not only brings recognition to our institution, but here's the thing, it brings recognition to our faculty at Northeast Mississippi Community College. Because our faculty, along with all the other departments, trying to be careful here that I don't step on anyone's toes, our faculty are the heart and soul of this institution. And when you look at an institution, you've got to look at the processes that we use in order to transfer information from one source to another source, and that other source being our students. And the delivery system that we use has got to be a mechanism that the students can take it, keep it, carry it with them. Because at the end of the day, folks, when our students leave here, the information that you have and the information that you have transferred to them, they've got to be able to take that with them and keep it and use it for the rest of their life. Now, that's how impactful you are upon the lives of our students. So we're just overjoyed today that we're receiving the recognition. And without further ado, let me say that recognition is this. We have been identified as an Apple Distinguished School. I know it's no secret to everybody, but we've been talking about it. But we've been recognized as an Apple Distinguished School. Now, to some folks, I don't want to offend anyone. I know we live in an age of society where everybody's offended, but I don't want to offend anyone. So you have to be careful about what you say here. When I was talking with the Apple group this morning, and I shared with them the fact that this is not over with. This is only the beginning. This is the first step. We put a lot of time and effort into this, but this is not about Apple. This is not about me. It's not about any individual person. It's about this institution and the faculty that are here being able sometimes to step out into the unknown. Because I know that, first of all, a lot of us, we're sick and tired of hearing iPad in the classroom. We're sick and tired of hearing Apple. We're sick and tired of hearing technology usage in the classroom. We've got to put technology in the classroom. At some point in time, we get to the point where we say, "Oh, I don't want to hear that. I'm sick of that." And again, don't take this wrong way, Kelly Hefner, but we're tired of hearing you're from LSU. I'm kidding, Kelly. I'm only kidding. So, what I'm saying is this, that sometimes we get to a point where we're tired of hearing something over and over again. And I felt like that we have kind of said it too many times, I guess. But you can't say too many times what we're doing in the classroom, of the things that we're trying to do, and that is to improve the quality of instruction that we have. And so I've got to commend our faculty for some people that bought into this project on the beginning, some did not. When I first looked at it, I was a little bit reluctant about it too. But when I began to look at some of the things that we could do with technology, the things that we could do with the apps and provide more information to the student. And as most of you know, my philosophy is this: the more information that you can put in front of a student, the better student you're going to have at the end of the day. Now, the way that you do that, there are multiple ways. The lecture will always be there. It'll never go away. But there are other things that we can use in order to enhance that lecture. And that's what this is all about. So at the end of the day, it's about the delivery of our information to our students and they being able to take it with them and go. So I'm proud to announce that Northeast Mississippi Community College has been identified as an Apple Distinguished School, which is we're the only school in the state of Mississippi as far as colleges and universities that has that distinction, and very few across the country. So it is with pleasure that I'll make that announcement and say thank you to our faculty for making this happen, because you're behind this all the way. At this time, I want to introduce Dr. John Landis from Apple, and he will come and make this presentation and a few remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Ford. Just a couple of quick comments. I really want to just spend a moment explaining what the Apple Distinguished School Program is not. Apple's been a buzzword here for a number of years, and I know it's, as Dr. Ford said, it's probably become annoying just to keep talking about it. But I'm going to be very clear. The Apple Distinguished School Program is not a sales award. It's not buy so many things and somebody from Apple will come and give you a plaque. Apple's been involved in education formally for almost 40 years. Most of the people that work in the education team came out of education. I was a professor in the College of Education. We have many teachers, faculty members, principals, professors, provosts that work on our team. This award was developed quite a while ago to recognize schools that were executing on their mission, delivering on their vision, that happen to be using Apple technologies. And the distinguished nature is that they're distinguished because we get to learn from them. Those schools that are recognized are executing on their mission using our technologies. And it's such an honor of pride for us to be in some way related to these schools. And I think Dr. Ford might have been underplaying it. It's not just hard to get into, it's very hard to get into. There are 8 of you this year in the country, around there. It's a very select group. It's something that we take a tremendous amount of pride in being associated with institutions that hit that ADS level because of what the work that is happening at the ground level. When I first met Dr. Ford and Jeffrey almost 5 years ago, it struck me almost immediately. We meet with university officials and college officials all over the country, all over the world, and we talk about things like improving student enrollment, improving student profile, attracting more students, and those types of metrics. The first thing to come out of Dr. Ford's mouth was about, we want to do what's right by our faculty. We want to get our students employed. We want to make this area an economic, fiscal hotbed of innovation. He was talking about the mission from day one, and it has never faltered. And the way things have been rolled out here, the way that the faculty has responded professionally, Apple has learned so much from this institution's work over the past 4 years. I wanted to take a moment to personally thank you from the highest levels of Apple. We are so excited about what's happening here. We've learned so much from you, and it is my great honor to formally announce your award as the Apple Distinguished School, again, the only one in Mississippi. We're so proud of you all. Thank you so much. Please, a round of applause.
Thank you, Dr. Ford, and thank you, Dr. Landis. Dr. Landis is a National Development Executive with Apple, so we appreciate his attendance here today, along with quite a few of his colleagues from Apple, being a part of this very special day here at Northeast. At this time, I'd like to ask our VP of Instruction, Dr. Michelle Barragona, to please come to the podium. Dr. Barragona will give us an overview of this prestigious award, and I think she's going to hand out some congratulations as well. Dr. Barragona.
Thank you, Will. As each of you came in the room, you should have received a little wooden coin. And this is a thank you gift from me to you. Annalise and I created these over the Christmas holidays. And one side I did, the other side she did. Excuse me just a minute. This is an extreme thank you. You've all worked so hard for this. And it's not just our faculty, it's also our staff. So I want to say thank you to everyone in the room because all of you have done very hard work for this award. So give yourself a round of applause. We as the Northeast family have been recognized on the state, the national, and the international level for our innovation when it comes to education. We have reimagined the college experience and removed barriers to students who would not be able to complete their educational goals. This award symbolizes that we as Northeast are a symbol for leadership and educational excellence, and it demonstrates our vision for incorporating technology into our classrooms. As of today, we stand with an elite group of 470 schools in 35 countries that are recognized as Apple Distinguished Schools. And as you heard from Dr. Landis, only 8 of those are in higher ed. Northeast employees, I want to commend you, each and every one of you, for your drive to help us move forward. Several years ago, our administrative visionaries stepped up, and with their guidance, the One Northeast program was established. This solved the problem of how to engage our students in the fast-paced world of the workplace and also in education. And our vision was established on 4 goals. To lower the textbook cost, engage the students in our classrooms and on campus, improve communication with our students, and prep the students for the workforce with the latest technology. In this process, we have saved our students almost $6 million in textbook cost. That's a big deal. We've also increased student success across the board. When you look at our average A's, B's, and C's throughout all classes on campus, we have increased the percentage of A's, B's, and C's, student success, from 72% several years ago to almost 80% this past year. That's also a huge deal. While many colleges and universities concentrate on the way that faculty view technology in the classroom, we at Northeast have taken that a step further. We have changed the culture of the college to incorporate technology in the entire scope of the college experience. We flipped classroom pedagogy. We have heard about that for several years now, but we've also been digitizing the workflows in all of our offices on campus. We redesigned the freshman experience. We've also redesigned the advising experience for students on campus. We have been able to free ourselves from the desktop computers in our offices and improved communication with students on a day-to-day basis. We've infused technology across campus, whether it be the housing office, whether it be workforce, athletics, and you can see from the posters on the wall around the room, these are pages from our Apple book. We've got athletics, we've got classroom, we've got band, we've got just about everything on campus infused with technology. Your passion and your enthusiasm to take a risk have made One Northeast a remarkable success, and now the world has taken notice of what we've done. I find it very invigorating to work with each and every one of you in this room, and I think you're a very distinguished group of colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Barragona. That raw emotion just kind of sums up what a special day this is, and all, like she said, talked about all the hard work that has been put into this process. And for us to now be among the elite community college, we already knew we were a premier community college in Mississippi and in the South and in the nation, but now we're talking internationally. So that's a pretty strong statement right there, and something for us to be very proud of, to be a part of, no doubt about that. So, what a day it's been, hasn't it? And what a way to start the new year here at Northeast Mississippi Community College. Just a couple friendly reminders that media, don't forget, we'll take you, Tony Finch, we'll send you out these doors to our left, to my left, to your right. We've got an office for you to do the one-on-one interviews afterwards. Also, don't forget faculty and staff, if you would just hang tight just for a few minutes, and we'll be able to take care of that business as well. We thank you again for being here. What a great crowd here today. We've got quite a few of our board of trustees here as well. And man, when you're talking about a small selected group of higher ed institutions in the entire world to have this kind of distinction of being an Apple Distinguished School, it really is. It brings a few goosebumps, doesn't it, to the arms. So thanks again for being here. We thank you for the media to be here. We thank you also for you watching on Facebook Live. Thank you for letting us be a part of your day. But that will wrap it up. Enjoy the rest of your day, and as always, go Tigers. Thanks for being here.